Yeah, I know I came from a watch for weeks.
Yeah, one of my favorite songs right there. That's Dreamville and Blast. It's called Just Face It. And I say it every time he sings like he's a rapper. Because when you have, lyrics like Still in My Lane, When Have I Changed, Gotta Respect You if you mention my name, No Love in It, If I Give Up My Fame, Don't Judge If you know, I deserve every single diamond in the chain. So if you've seen the movie, was a very popular one that Dreamville actually did the soundtrack to. So that's the one that had Ogogoro. That's the one that had the song with Allstars. And
wait, that was the Spider-Man.
No, it was Spider-Man. Was it Spider-Man? I can't remember it right now. It just skipped my mind. But hey, absolutely love Blast. Blast is one of my favorite singers out there. It reminds me so much, of Nate Dogg. My name is Osi. What's going on? It's still the heartbeat of Lagos. It's a rainy Tuesday morning right now. 26 degrees today. If you have no plans of being anywhere, I try as much as possible to just stay home. All right.
Find your significant other, hold them tight, and sprinkle holy water on their head.
Why is it that you Nigerians, every time it rains, the first thing that comes to your mind is just sex? It's crazy.
Whoa, who said anything about sex? I said hold them tight.
It's a Tuesday. This is part of why
it's a perfect day to prove
the dollar is 9.30. At the black market right now.
Lazy Nigerian.
No, not those lazy. Just go out there and just hustle and be productive. All right. Anyways, my name is Osi. So we have a very special guest in the studio.
We do.
So how you doing? How you doing?
I'm very well.
Love the hair, though.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Look at you radiating. You know what? We're happy to have you here. Doyin, of course, is one of the latest Big Brother All-Star Naija evictees. Yourself alongside Kim Oprah exited the house on Sunday.
True.
It's Tuesday now. What's life been like for you outside the house so far?
Chaotic. I'm telling you. It's been very confusing. Everything is happening at the same time.
Why is it confusing though?
Because when you come out, everybody's like, I think you should do this. I think you should know you should have done. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's a lot.
Okay.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Obviously coming out of the house, checking online, you've seen a lot of things, I'm sure. A lot of things that maybe you were aware of, a lot of things that you weren't aware of, the way people reacted to you, so on and so forth, rumors, so on and so forth. Is there anything that you would like to use this opportunity to clarify? Any misinformation, false information, rumors that maybe you've seen about yourself or about a situation that you've been involved in that you would like to use this opportunity to just completely clear the air?
I think the first thing that comes to mind is the mean girl thing. I think people...
There's nothing wrong with being a mean girl though.
Sorry, there's nothing wrong with being a mean girl, but if you're a mean girl, you can own up to it. But I'm not a mean girl.
Oh, okay.
It's not even something I intend to be. I have a very weird sense of humor. The way I banter with people,
just like mine.
And
mine is
probably yours is different level. She's better than yours. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. So, but on the outside world, my friends get it because we bantered that way, and there were a few people that got in the house too. But I understand how it could have come across to some people as mean or condescending and stuff like that, and that's never who I am. So I understand the sensitivity people have towards that, and I'm just stating I would never be a mean girl. I'm a very sweet person.
Off the back of that though, you just before you were evicted, you had a lot to say about Venita. And I guess it was you just pouring out your heart or something. But did you maybe kind of lose sight of the fact that at the end of the day, you guys are in the house and you guys are playing a game, so it's not really boarding school where everybody needs to get along with everybody. So it could be maybe that was a strategy or anything. So did you think maybe you went a tad overboard, or you just want to let some things off your chest?
To be honest, I stand by every word that I said that day. I understand that it's a game, but at the end of the day, we are there to live our lives. Okay. Right? And I don't think it's possible for anybody to consistently for that long live a lie. Whatever it is that you've exhibited for that long, there's a part of it that's really who you are.
You think?
So, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so, because I've lived in that house, and you cannot be that intentional every second of the day. It's okay to not get along with people. What is not okay is to make the house uncomfortable for people that you don't get along with, or try to isolate them. That's very mean, and that's what I did in life.
But some people said you're age shaming though. And saying that you expect a certain level of maturity because she's a certain age. Because for me, I like most of the most mature people I've come across are people in their teens, people in their 20s, because sometimes maturity comes by way of lived experiences.
Exactly. Not necessarily
age. And I've met some really childish 50-year-olds, trust me. So
True. I agree with the statement, but there are certain people that also gain maturity as they grow older.
Fantastic.
Not everybody. So sometimes I have expectations of certain people that are just older. It's
Yeah, I see
Totally
where you're
understandable. Now, piggybacking off what you said about nobody being able to pretend for so long. Obviously, you guys were in the house for how many weeks? 8 weeks?
Yeah, again, 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
It's a long time.
It's a very long time to pretend. It's very difficult to pretend.
You have not met me.
With that being said, just like Osi said, there were a lot of moments where you said a lot
True.
throughout the show. I want to ask you, in those moments, what was going through your mind? Was it strategy? Were you aware? Did you remember that you were on TV? Like, okay, you know what? Let me go with this, run with this because this is good television. Because I'm also going to say and reference an interview that you had with Ebuka yesterday,
Right.
where you acknowledge that, you know what, you are reality television gold.
I am. I really am.
So with that being said,
Yeah.
who you were in the house when you went on those Doyin rants, that's what we're going to call them. Was it authentic Doyin that's sitting in front of us, or was it Doyin Pro Max for
I'll tell
gold
you.
reality television?
I'll tell you one thing, and that's my honest truth. I forgot that the cameras were in the house. Actually, in that house, I thought I didn't have a storyline. I was actually really worried because there were so many ships, and I was like, I probably would be barely getting any screen time anyway. So that was me dealing with going through a tough time. I was talking to myself. That's what I would do in my house. I would just stand in front of the mirror and have a conversation with myself whenever I was going through a tough time.
Yeah.
So I was just living me.
Shout out to you for the affirmations.
Yeah,
So she's like-
right.
Talking
So
to
that
herself in the mirror, the affirmation. I was like,
Right.
yes, sis.
So that means you relate
Speak positive.
you relate to that Davido song. I've been talking to myself.
Yes, so I've been
And I
talking to
didn't even
myself all the
notice.
time. Do you know, I was so worried. Like when I came out, the first thing they do, why were you talking? I was thinking people would think I'm a crazy person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, was that shown? Like
Yeah.
I was worried.
I know. You could have just said, it's David. It's, I'm just trying to be like my idol, Davido. You said it
No,
was
I
like
think
this.
it actually shows a bit of like the human in you, because
Yeah.
it's not easy. I'm sure being in a house with so many big personalities for such a long time, away from your family, your real friends, you can lose yourself if you don't keep yourself in check
100%.
by talking to yourself.
100%.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the friendships within the house. There were, I don't think there's ever been a season with so many disputes and fights and arguments and whatnot. Yourself and Ilebaye it started off as really good friends. Then it went like this.
Right.
What is the current status of your friendship with her?
Friendship is not by force. I've answered for her.
No,
That's
that's not my answer though. No, the current status, like she's in the house, I'm here. I think we need to sit and speak.
Okay.
I understand that there's a lot of misunderstandings that happened in that house. I understand that there are a lot of things that, from my perspective hurt me. From her perspective, I'm sure she has her own story. So I would just say we would sit and would have a conversation, but that's not a friendship that I've given up on.
Okay, cool, fantastic. So another year out of the house though. So what next? What are you going to be up to?
For sure, like I've been saying, for me, talking is my strong point. So I
Okay.
want to really go into hosting.
I wanted to say I was hoping to say I was going to relationships. But
Oh my goodness.
Why?
No.
Who said that she doesn't have a relationship?
are you dating anyone?
Why does that matter?
No, I'm just curious. We're just curious.
It's for me to know.
Okay, is it yes or no?
It's for me to know.
But I wonder why people never want to answer these questions correctly. though.
Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna say something,
Yeah.
and this is not with you in mind, but it's
Yeah.
like, you might not want to answer because you're not exactly sure if the person you're dating is only dating you.
Exactly.
Lagos streets is tough out here.
Exactly.
It's rough before somebody just casts the matter.
So back to what are you going to be up to aside talking?
So yeah, I have a podcast that was called Doyin's Corner before. It's going
Okay.
to have next season called Let's Have a Conversation.
Okay.
So I want to really like leverage on that and just bring in guests, have important conversations, sometimes gist, just sometimes banter, like just say real things,
You
because
know
a
what
lot
I
of
would
people
like
are
to
not
see?
real enough.
Facts.
Just
I would
come and
love to see
speak real facts.
your conversation with Ilebaye, how you guys hash out the friendship. A conversation with Venita, how you guys digest and dissect what happened with your relationship within the house. Bring that to your corner, Doyin's Corner conversation. Let's have the conversation. Bring that.
Right.
Let's see it. It's real, right?
Yeah.
People like real conversation. Doesn't get realer than that.
Yeah, but if our memory says you were on one very popular podcast, right? That went viral and people had stuff to say. Don't you think that I'm also an advocate for having difficult and real conversations? But do you think that the society that we live in, because of this hypocrisy that keeps going on, my own thing is when people have certain conversations, everybody acts like okay, they don't know that these things happen, or they don't know that these are the true state of things. You understand? So don't you think that stifles people as regards having honest conversations or just talking about these very difficult topics?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why for me on my podcast, I would bring people that I know that are not afraid to be authentic, to be real.
Yeah.
People that are like me. I would go on a podcast and I would speak the truth, what I really genuinely feel. So when I choose my guests, I don't choose people that I think are timid or people that I think would be scared of a backlash. I choose people that I think
will speak their mind.
Yeah, but you know what backlash is though? Aside the fact that, you know, social media suddenly just kind of conveys a certain persona on top of you because of certain standpoints that you have.
Sure.
We see a lot of silly people go on to, you know, being in spaces like, you know, heading brands and doing a whole lot of stuff. So it now generates from being backlash on social media to people actively stopping your bike because they do not, they're not in the same headspace as you when it comes to certain conversations. So a lot of people, it's not like they're being timid or anything. They're looking at the long-term effects of this backlash or anything.
And that's very understandable. Yeah, that's very understandable.
But I think there's also strength in honesty. There's strength in living out your truth, and there's beauty in that as well. There's something relatable about somebody being their authentic self. Yeah. Speaking of being your authentic self, speaking the truth, let's talk about the people in the house. Okay. Out of all the people remaining, who do you want to win? Who do you want to win, and who do you think will win? Because they can be two separate things.
Who do I think would win? I don't know. I have two candidates in mind.
Okay.
Who do I want to win? I don't know. I have two candidates in mind.
You make it sound like politics right now.
Yeah, I think Ilebaye or Sisi would win. I want Ilebaye or Sisi to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you think is playing the biggest game? Who is the most inauthentic in the house?
I have no idea. Like, I was so busy, like, focusing on my life and trying to survive in that house. I wasn't really paying attention to people's games. So I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So now that you're out, what's the first thing you did when you came out?
The first thing I did, I think I prayed.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first thing I did.
Okay. Yeah. Then after that,
then I was like asking the chaperone, please tell me how much do they hate me? How much? Tell me, because I just say my mouth sharp.
Yeah. I should be like me. I don't care.
No, but you know what? I have to say something.
Yeah.
And take it how you will, but at least you came for the interview.
Right.
Unlike some people. Yeah. So that being said, yes, Blaster Snoop Dogg, thank you so much. For being here. It was raining. I know how crazy Lagos can get, and the rain. So the rains have been little, just light showers. Yeah. Like
did you see the videos I sent you this morning?
Today. So today's one was just ridiculously crazy.
Yeah. Oh, update! Since you left the house, Rihanna has had a second boy. Yeah, her and A$AP Rocky, they call him Riot. What else has happened, Osi?
What's happening? They
unbanned us
from Dubai.
They unbanned us from Dubai. We can fly to Dubai.
Thank God.
Since you've left the house, the petition has been thrown out.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. BAT stays in power.
Yeah, so there's a whole lot that's been going on. So I'm sure that since Sunday you've been catching up. Yeah, it's been 2 days. So yeah.
I'll update you off air, don't worry.
Yes, Blaster Snoop Dogg. And the movie that I was trying to figure out was Creed 3.
I watched
that was it. Yeah,
the one with Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, Jonathan,
right before they locked him up on false allegations of. Okay.
10-17. And the funny thing right now is the lady that came out to say she got hit in the face with a brick. Apparently, though, it's a lie as well.
I know the CCTV footage. So it was the whole thing is
We'll talk about this, in subsequent air checks. Let's go to war. Blast featuring Snoop Dogg, and also Doyin, wishing you all the best in everything that you decide to do after now. And we'll be here. You're just rooting for you too as well.
Facts.
All right. God bless you guys. Have an amazing Tuesday.